Okay,
Let me know.
it's done.
Good evening, everybody. Happy Monday. It is April 11th, 2016, and welcome to our team call. We're going to make this call a pretty quick call this evening, about a 15-minute call. We have our exciting vision call coming up at 10 p.m. Eastern time this evening. That's every Monday night. 10 p.m. Eastern is the company vision call that you get an email for Friday. You get an email, whatever email is in your back office that is your connection, that is where you're going to be able to get all of your notifications from Secret. I know we have a lot of new people that are aligning with the team and joining the team, so be sure to stay connected. Check in on your your information. Make sure your address and all your information is always updated, because what the announcements that Secret send to you are really important, because typically they're whatever promotions are currently going on, or they're a way to connect with you and for you to connect on the different calls and everything that are coming up within the company. And I just want to congratulate everybody for being on this call. For those of you who have made time for this call, these calls are done on Monday evenings, 9 p.m. Eastern time. As of next week, we will be combining our team calls with some of our other leaders, such as Kai and John and Carell, so we'll be talking about that. If you are interested in any of what I'm going to share with you tonight and you want to learn more about it, you can contact me through email or through Facebook. We're all on the Abundance page, and I recommend that as you are bringing in new people that you are partnering with, please introduce them to your team. Introduce them to the people that have sponsored you, and that those that have sponsored on the upwards, so that everybody feels like they have the support that they need to move forward. I have some announcements about the enhancements that were announced last week on the call, on the vision call, and in Toronto. So just to recap on the 6 different ways that Secret has enhanced our compensation with our VIP customers, everybody should know that free shipping starts in May when the promotion starts. So when the price increase starts is when the free shipping starts. So just so we're clear on that, today is the day that all of your pay will increase anywhere between 30 to 35% on your BV, matching the dollar amount. So starting today, what's going to be starting today is your pay on your reoccurring orders is going to be 20 to 25% on all of your orders on the dollar amount. So that's any VIP customer that you have that is in reoccurring orders, or any new customers, okay? The 100, meaning $100 spent is $100 BV, that also starts today. So from today on, you're at equal 100 to 100. The customers in Canada, those are all, everybody is on the $99 now. So no more $129 starting today. It's $99 that your customer spends to get that free shipping starting in May, but they're able to spend the $99 starting now, okay? And then of course, the bundle prices, those are going to be increased in May as well. So the pay plan is what is increased starting today, okay? And if you listen to the vision call, they'll go into it more in detail from what you don't understand of me, or you can get in contact with me and I'll explain it so that you understand that. I wanted to talk to each of you about your promises. I love the fact that everybody is really putting themselves out there on a stretch, and I see that the promises are really working for each of you in development of yourself and holding yourself to your word. And I just want to step it up a notch now. So I'm just going to go over the template a little bit on talking about number one, your weekly promises in enrollment, results, and team. So how many people do you personally promise to enroll? And we're putting down a specific number of people. So now when you put down the specific numbers of people, please have your pen and paper ready and take note to this so that there aren't any questions, and you can share with those that are not on this call so that you can then explain to them how this works. So when you promise to enroll a specific number of people, you're going to put down, if you put down, for instance, the number 5, and 3 of them are going to be agents and 2 of them are going to be customers, we're going to start naming who it is. So who is it that you're looking to enroll, so that that energy is out there and that you are knowing exactly on Sunday night at midnight exactly who's going to be on your team this week. So for instance, if I'm Lucy and I put down, that I'm going to enroll 5 people, I'm going to enroll 1 agent and 4 VIP customers. So those VIP customers, I'm going to write down their names. So if it's Corel, if it's Marilyn, if it's Julie and Caesar, say. So I'm going to write them down. And those are the people that I'm going to aim for my VIPs. It could be through a one-on-one event. It could be through a 3-way call, or it could be through a spa party. So whatever that looks like. And then the 1 agent that you're going to enroll, you're going to put that person's name down. So now we're really going to start making solid declarations on how many people we want to enroll each week and who they are, okay? So habits of assessments, if you have done your habits of assessments, it's time that we step that up as well. So if you look back at when you wrote your habits of assessments, and if you haven't done this yet, once you do, we get to just make a promise to achieve any type of result, whatever you want it to be in your habits of assessments. Put that out there, write it down. Like any mentor that you listen to, whether it's Eric Worre or John Maxwell or Zig Ziglar, Tony Robbins, the whole main point of you setting yourself up to win is to write it down. There's a connection between writing it down with your hands and listening to it with your brain and speaking through your heart. And this is how we get to do it. So whatever your habits assessments are, if they're not done, it's okay. Just go ahead and write down 1 thing each week that you'd like to achieve from your habits of assessments, okay? So basically, we're going to start a buddy system. And that buddy system is going to start 2 weeks from today. So 2 weeks from today, the buddy system is going to start. And that's when you're going to be really owning each other's promises. So whatever it looks like, whatever challenges you're facing, whether it's, my daughter came into town or my son came into town and something happened with them, and this is what I didn't get to do, but I did promise it to myself, or something happens at work, or whatever it may be, that other person is going to hold you high to whatever your promises are. This isn't like a bitch session. This isn't like a you're wrong because you didn't do this type of session. This is to really get everybody to be their word and fulfill their commitment to themselves. So we're not looking to beat anybody up over this at all. We're just looking to hold one another in a space of, okay, this is what I declared this week. This is what I really truly want to happen. But as time goes on during the week, circumstances are going to constantly be arising. So what in your life is holding you back from accomplishing what you truly want? That's the purpose of the power partner, of the buddy, okay? What did you accomplish? So, what did you accomplish for the week? That's number 2. Like, go into, what did you accomplish for the week? What did it take you to be? Who did it take you to be to accomplish what you set out to do, what you set out to be? So, for instance, on that note, an example could be, let's see, I set out to accomplish that I'm going to have 2 wow parties this week, okay? And I set it out for Tuesday and I set it out for Thursday, all right? And I also said that I'm going to have 4 new VIP customers. So, of course, at those wow parties, my goal is going to be to have those 4 VIP customers that I'm declaring to have as my VIP customers to get them to the party. So, say by Tuesday and Thursday was my party, and say out of the 4 people that I said by Friday that were going to be coming to my party and I was going to be getting as my VIPs, I want to talk to my power partner on Friday to see what it is that I can add, because none of them showed up at my wow parties, okay? The people that I declared that were going to be my people that were going to be my VIPs this week. So now it's Friday, and who do I get to be to have it happen to get these people to be my VIP customers? So if you invited them to the party, they didn't come, now what you get to add is possibly you get to meet up with them, right, on a one-on-one. Possibly you get to invite them over for coffee. Possibly you get to drive over to their house because you're so excited about what you have that you just want to spend a half an hour with them and show them what you're up to. Whatever it takes to have that connection point with that particular person that you're putting on your promises. And I promise you that you'll see numbers increase from here. We've done it. It's a proven method. And when you put it out there on who it is that you're looking to recruit, I promise you it'll happen. And we talk about, you know, the 6 to 12 touch approach, that sometimes it takes 6 to 12 times to, you know, to land whatever it is that you're looking to achieve with that person, whether it's to be a VIP or to be a, you know, an agent. And a perfect example is, you know, I've been working, you know, to complete some projects in my home, and I had one of my good friends come over, and she's been helping me through this weekend. And through me working on Secret, and she hearing my phone calls, and she hearing, you know, everything that's going on, and knowing where Mark and I are, you know, she started asking a lot of questions tonight at dinner about the business, about what we're up to. And, you know, her job is going to be ending in the summer, and she's really thinking about, you know, wanting to do another company called Beach Bodies. And we talked about it, and she said, you know, since I've been here, and I gave her a sample of mud soap yesterday to take with her, and she loved the product. And you know, today she's talking about, you know, how she can come aboard, and she wants me to send her videos. And you know, she wasn't even anybody that I declared this week, but this is my bonus. You know, there was somebody else I declared. I still get to work on that person. So we just, you know, we get to really keep doing what we're doing, because I know we're all, you know, in an understanding about, you know, working on deepening all of our relationships and letting people really in on what's going on in our life, so that they can then open up what's going on in their life. We're talking about what worked. This is part of number 2. Sampling and one-on-ones, reaching out to other family members again, events that have others interested already in the beauty business. You know, those are things that work. So really write out what worked. I mean, and you can bullet point them. And if you need me to send you a copy of, you know, the template again, I'd be happy to do that. But guys, these things, they work when you write this down and you're really being with what you're writing. You know, you see what's working and what's not. And in a month from now, you get to go back to your promises, and you get to see what's working, what wasn't working, and what you got to add, and watch your progression, so that, you know, we're the toughest on ourselves as human beings. It's me that's the toughest on me. It's you that's the toughest on you. So you get to acknowledge yourself from looking at today's plan, where you are, and looking at what your promises are, and in 1 month from now, seeing how you've grown. This is really important for you to acknowledge yourself, so that you are in a win-win situation with yourself, and the stories that you're telling yourself in your mind are positive stories, and you're affirming to, you know, believing in the growth that, you know, you're seeing in yourself, and acknowledging that. So you're not looking at what's wrong, you're looking at what you're doing right, and what you just get to keep adding, and taking all of the people that are saying no to you, and knowing that those are the lessons to get your yeses. So, you know, I was going to go over tonight with you the 5 levels of leadership, and I know I want to keep this call, you know, short and brief, and I wanted to, you know, go over some of the announcements with you. There is something really exciting coming up with Secret, and it's called Mission Bahamas. In your back office, guys, and on tonight's call, they'll go more into detail on this, but I'm just going to pique your interest on this. This is something that I believe that we could all be at. This is November 2016, and we are all definitely capable of getting to this mission. So let's make the mission happen for Mission Bahamas and get to a destination and be able to go hang out in the Bahamas. Make a declaration. Make a declaration to how many people that you want on your team to be at Mission Bahamas, and let's go for it. Let's put it on our promises and say, okay, I want 5 people by November 2016 going on Mission Bahamas with me, okay? And, you know, name those people that you want to go on Mission Bahamas, and let's make it happen. I'm telling you, you put it in writing, you declare it, you make the decision on it, and it's going to happen. So let's have this happen. Let's celebrate together. Let's celebrate all of the amazing announcements that Secret has, and you know what they're offering to us, and all of the amazing compensation enhancements and the VIP enhancements, and let's celebrate them all, and let's go for it, guys. So I thank you so much for being on this call tonight, and I really look forward to, you know, what's coming up next for everyone, and I love you all. Good night.